video idea. Rodney, give us beast mode fragrances. Fragrances that are super loud. We need them. Beast mode fragrances. Well, you've done 300 plus reviews on this channel, but you don't have any beast mode fragrances list. That's also true. We need fragrances that are like Hulk. They've got to be like Hulk, loud and crazy. Well, I can think of a few fragrances. 1, 2, 3. But this fragrance also is a very good one. So let's make 5. 5 beast mode. 5? But what about that fragrance? That lasts for like 2 days. Oh, okay. What about 7 fragrances? But that fragrance has got crazy projection. Oh, okay. But then there is that fragrance that's got only 400 bucks. This is getting crazy. What about doing 10 fragrances? Including summer fragrances, fresh fragrances and winter fragrances. But what will we do with all the winter fragrances now? We need winter fragrance list now, and we also need fresh fragrances, but we need them later. So let's do this. 10 fresh fragrances and 10 winter fragrances, but this is going to be part 1. Part 1 will have 10 winter fragrances and part 2 will have 10 fresh fragrances, but all beast mode fragrances. But if you don't know what is a beast mode fragrance, then let me tell you that. Beast mode fragrances are fragrances that have got super longevity, okay? They will last for hours, if not for days. And of course, they also have got strong projection. Now in India, we absolutely love fragrances that are beast mode. Now because I've taken a whiteboard and a pen, you can't see what I've written, but I've put lots of effort in doing this, okay? So we want looking at 10 winter fragrances which are beast mode in this particular video, and then we'll also do another video which is going to be 10 fresh fragrances, all beast mode, and these are all going to be Middle Eastern fragrances, right? Now like I said, they are going to be long lasting, they are going to project, and they should also be in budget because we want the best value for money. Well, let's get going. In case you're new to this particular channel, my name is Rodney, you're watching the Perfume Experience. Let's get going right after this intro. Welcome back, and the first fragrance we're going to talk about in this particular list today is going to be something called as, let me show that to you. Alright, so this is Oud Al Layl. Okay, now you must have seen this particular fragrance. This is got a very divided audience in the world because some people can't take it, some people absolutely love it. But if you're looking for a value for money fragrance which is absolutely beast mode, then this is it. This is called Oud Al Layl from the house of Prestige Arabia, and this is a rosy, sweet, sugary type of a fragrance with a good amount of oud. Now the thing about this is very linear smelling, but this thing lasts like crazy. This will be on your clothes for days. You can get it for 1 day to 1.5 days to 2 days too. You should only wear 2 to 3 sprays of it. You do not want to annoy your surroundings or people sitting next to you. This is absolutely crazy, and because it smells so very Middle Eastern types with that oud, rose, sugary type of combo, some people don't like it. But if you are looking for a very value for money, loud kind of fragrance, then you can definitely get this. You should easily get this for about 1200 to 1500 rupees, and this we have it in decants. I think we still have it in decants. It's an absolutely beast mode fragrance. Definitely try it out. This is Oud Al Layl. Okay. So this is not a top 10 list. This is, I'm just basically taking up 10 fragrances that fit into this category of beast mode fragrances. So the second fragrance is going to be one of my favorites, and this was one of my first fragrances that I experienced from the house of Lattafa. This is called Qaeed. Now this is an absolutely lovely, sweet, cardamom heavy kind of a fragrance with a lot of oud. Now the oud on this one is very woody, so you don't actually kind of get that animalic skank or anything as such. What you will actually get is very good quality kind of a fragrance which lasts really good. Again, this will give you about 10 to 12 hours of projection, lasting easily. On your clothes you will actually see it for next day as well. Projects very loudly, very sharp, very beautiful kind of a fragrance. Now this is supposed to be a dupe of one of the designer fragrances. I am not able to think about it right away, but you can wear this for weddings, you can wear it for celebrations, and people will actually compliment you for this. So this is really, really good. This is again under 1,500, 2,000 rupees. You should easily get this. This is also available in, I think, a 30 ml flanker as well. This is a 100 ml one that I've had for about a couple of years now. So this is Lattafa's Qaeed. Moving on to one of the houses, I think this house is simply called a beast mode house. Okay, I'm talking about Oud Al Layl, and this is Ignite Oud. Now this is absolutely beautiful because it's slightly sweet. It's got a lot of leathery touch. It's got a lot of oud element to it. Very woody, a lot of dark masculine kind of a vibe. And this comes in a 60 ml vial like this, or a bottle like this, which is heavy on concentration. If I'm not wrong, this is a 45% oil concentration. So you can imagine the kind of lasting that you will get on this. Crazy long lasting fragrance, more than 12 to 14 hours on apparel, and at least 8 to 10 hours on skin, and has got a very beautiful scent profile which is very Middle Eastern, very good kind of a fragrance that's got a very balanced blend of leather and wood, and absolutely stunning, beautiful fragrance to look at. This is Oud Al Lay's Ignite Oud. We need more, and we spoke about more. We also need something for parties, but what do we get? Well, get this. This is the Dumont Nitro Green, and this is absolutely crazy. This is, if you like, 9 PM from Afnan or Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. This is a fragrance that sits between that and sits between La Male, La Parfum. It is very woody, sweet, vanilla. It's got a cacao kind of a vibe. Absolutely beautiful. For this winters, it is a mind-blowing fragrance. You will get a lot of compliments, lasts really long. Easy 8-10 hours. Projection is 1 to 1.5 hours time. Very good for parties, especially if you're considering to wear for New Year's, date nights, something loud, something crazy, beautiful. You can consider wearing this. This should be in the ballpark figure of 2,500 rupees. Now, all of these fragrances that I'm listing here, in case you want decants of it, you can get in touch with us. You can, if you want retail units too, you can DM me and I will try my best to do that for you. Another one from this particular list of fragrances is superb. This is excellent. This is the Oud Al Lay's Bin Shaikh. Now this is a little like Oud Al Layl, because Oud Al Layl also has got a sweet sugary type of a rose opening, but here it's all about the oud. Now the oud is absolutely amazing. It's that typical Middle Eastern type of a vibe. You have that lovely oud which has got a light amount of animalic vibe. It's got a nice sense of depth to that scent profile. It's got a lot of sugary rose kind of a vibe, saffron sweetness to it, and it just smells absolutely wonderful. Now the best part is, if you love oud and you want to experiment with oud at a budget. Now when I say budget, because the kind of quality that you get in this for about 3,500-4,000 rupees for which it retails, you get a fragrance that almost smells like 20,000 rupees plus. It is very rare that you get fragrances like this which are that high in quality, but you've got to like a Middle Eastern touch, because it is oud, rose, that kind of a combo with a lot of sugar and saffron. So you will absolutely love it. It lasts really, really long, and as it goes down into the dry down where you get that woody vanilla kind of a vibe, that is absolutely beautiful. Lovely powdery kind of a fragrance. Again, this one has got a lasting volume of about 55% concentration. It's a 90 ml, 45% volume. It is absolutely crazy. This is from the house of Oud Al Layl again. Fabulous fragrance to consider. You should look at this for a beast mode fragrance. Well, moving ahead, I earlier told that there is a fragrance that we can get for even 400 bucks. At 400 bucks, getting a beast mode is slightly offbeat, but I do have one. But like I said, I got this. This is the Firmenich Amber. Okay, very difficult to pronounce this name. Firmenich Amber, and this is from the house of Asghar Ali Fragrances. This is from, I got this from Bahrain, and at Bahrain I could get this for 400 bucks, but obviously that's going to be a little difficult getting it here in India. But nonetheless, you will see sellers who are selling this at between 700-900 rupees to all the way up to 1250, or so. This is a 15 grams, chemical compound, so to say. This is, the scent profile is woody, spicy, vanilla kind of a thing with a little bit of coriander, cinnamon type of a vibe. Not overly sweet at all, just the right amount of balance of sweet. But the thing that you got to be careful with it is the number of dabs that you'll do on this. Is you just got to do a couple of swipes and you are sorted. It kind of just a little bit, it has got a little bit of a DNA that might be little like Spice Bomb Extreme, just a little bit, because of that vanilla kind of a vibe that you get with a little bit of the spicy, peppery kind of a vibe, and slight hints of, cinnamon going at the back. But this is an all-out atom bomb of amber atom bomb, and it's absolutely fantastic. So whatever you pay and get for this particular fragrance, this is going to last a long time, and this is superb. You should try this. Okay, this is the most cheapest fragrance that I could add on this particular list. So moving on to so we finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so before we go to that, before I forget, let's do this. Get this. This is the Lavender Bakhur. Okay, Blue Lavender Bakhur. This is a beast mode fragrance because this has got that incensey, citrusy, smoky, resinous, benzoin kind of vibe, which is absolutely beautiful for winters. Now, this can work as a very balanced fragrance between winters and summers, but I would lean more towards the winter because of the smoky depthness that you have in this particular fragrance. Now, this is a dupe of the popular Jissa's Imperial Valley, and it is absolutely good, but this has got a little more citrusy effect to it, and that's why I kind of like this fragrance. This one projects like for more than 4 feet plus. If you're able to do about 6 to 7 sprays, it is absolutely killer fragrance that can project for a long distance, and absolutely everybody will recognize it. Really good, and the lasting is also very good. You will easily get about 9-10 hours time, which is good. Now, people who complain saying 9-10 hours is not good, please note, fragrances generally last for 3 to 4 hours time. So if you're getting 5 to 6 hours, it's very good. If you're getting more than 6 hours, that's fantastic, because in India, it's difficult to do that, right? So that thing actually lasts for about 7 to 8 hours time, easy. Then I came across this particular fragrance. This was a relatively new fragrance that I got my hands on. So before I get into that, let me take a count of how many we've done. So we've done Oud Al Layl, Ignite Oud, we've done Dumont 3, Binshek 4, Firmenich 5, Qaeed 6, Blue Lavender 7. Okay, now this is going to be number 8, okay, on this particular list, because I'm going to give you 2 options here. Okay, so one is this is the Ajmal Alham. Okay, now this is a fragrance that's got a deer swatch elixir type of a DNA, but it's more well suited for a very balanced approach, and this is something which will last easily about 8-9 hours on your skin, and it's got a very nice approach of that lavender, aromatic, powdery kind of a vibe, which is really good. Now, this is about 2,700 rupees, and why I put it in beast mode is this particular DNA itself is very good. This is a DNA that's very popular, and it actually smells very nice, but this one is very balanced, and because of which it feels very classy. It's an excellent option for celebrations and weddings and all of that. You can definitely wear this. So this is a little lesser on the sweeter side and a little more balanced. But if you want something even more potent, then get this. This is the Cuddler's Gaith. Okay, now I've spoken about, or I reviewed this particular fragrance in India when it came out, and it's a little difficult to get your hands on Cuddler's fragrances in India because they're not officially here. But this is Beast Mode Swatch Elixir. Okay, this is like on steroids kind of a thing. It is absolutely potent. Even the original elixir itself is very potent. So from that point of view, this is super, because this lasts like really nice. It's got a nice sweet opening of that lavender, the cardamom, the cinnamon sweetness, all of that you get. But then it's also got that nice woody element to it, powdery vibe, which is absolutely beautiful. Super loud, strong, and lasts long. Now these, like I said, these are all beast mode fragrances. They really last long. This will easily do about 9 to 10 hours time. This is better than Lattafa's Acid. Okay, that's where I'm saying this. This is absolutely fantastic. Now, going on to the 9th fragrance, and this is a pretty new one. I got a reel out of it the other day. This is from the house of Nusuk Perfumes. This is the same house that also manages the Riffs Perfumes. This is absolutely beautiful. Just check out that cap and the way it kind of... Do you hear that click? Beautiful, right? This is Al-Muqthalif signature. Now, this is a Ombre Nomad alternative. Now, you can consider getting Blue Oud as well from the house of Ibrahim Al-Qureshi, but if not, you can consider getting this. This is very nice. What I liked about this one, considering or compared to Blue Oud, is that this has got a more oud type of a vibe to it. It's got that typical oud that is there available in Binshek. Okay, a little like that, but this also got that similar type of a leathery cinnamon, accords, and the woody effect with a little bit of earthy vibes as well. Overall, I love this DNA, especially if you like Ombre Nomad. This is fantastic. The other element also is that this thing lasts like crazy. I was quite surprised that this thing lasts easily for about 9-10 hours on your skin, and it's got that lingering feeling that goes even beyond. On your apparel, this thing lasts even next day as well. So really beautiful fragrance. Quite surprised by this one actually. You should consider getting this. This is Al Muqthalif signature from the house of Nusuk Perfumes. Well, coming to the last fragrance on this particular list, and this is Ibrahim Al Qureshi's Dark Lavender. Now, all of Ibrahim Al Qureshi's fragrances are again beast mode fragrances. They are superb. The only difference is they are a little expensive in India. So this, when we got it, I think got it about for 4,500 to 6,000 rupees, something roughly. This is a killer fragrance because this has got a type of a rose musk, a little like even you can think about things like tuberose kind of a vibe as well. Overall, very sweet, lovely, floral kind of a fragrance, so to say, but a lot more dense, louder, richer, kind of a fragrance, which is absolutely beautiful. You will find detailed reviews of almost all of the fragrances that I'm reviewing today here in this particular list. This is killer. Now, this thing actually works very well in high humidity as well, and it lasts really, really long, and it's got a lovely scent profile that is absolutely beautiful, like all Ibrahim Al Qureshi's fragrance. So this is another beast mode fragrance that you should consider. Well, that was 10 plus 1. That is almost 11 beast mode fragrances, and that is just for winters. And this is a new style of making this particular video. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on another one. Until another time, take care. Bye-bye. Hey Rodney, that was really, really good. We kind of liked all of those fragrances. You're rocking. Let's hit that 7,000 subscribers, man. People, subscribe, share, like it, and let's see the fresh list coming soon.